Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Ville Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. Throwing is Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California. And here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the give, here's Swift. He'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Now Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Another run here, another run by Swift.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. Now the first running back taken in the draft in April. It's Jonathan Brooks. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Swift. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. This one caught at the 4.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into the hand. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Young gonna give it to Brooks. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Young to throw. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. He's got it at the 3. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Brooks. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Young. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Young. It's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. To the goal line and in. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. First carry now for Khalil Herbert. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. This one down the field for Everett. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Now he'll run it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Young. This one deep downfield for Mingo. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw, Young. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. The Bears have Ville Jones deep to return. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll go again with Swift, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On second down, Young. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is how you really judge quarterbacks operating in the NFL. This is not 7-on-7. This is not summer camp where the quarterback can't be touched. Everybody can throw the ball from a clean pocket. Can you operate under the fire and be on time, in rhythm, and be accurate with the ball, with contact? And we saw it played out perfectly here. His ability to push the ball downfield, knowing that hit was coming, that's playing quarterback in the NFL. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. A second down throw for Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're just stopped in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? To throw is Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got Komet. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Another big play and another first down. 26 on that one. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off play action. Here's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it's going to be 3rd down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Third and long. They will run it over center with Swift. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Young. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Out of the shotgun, Young. To get this complete, it's Ville over the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On the return is Jones. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Take it to the house.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Third down and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Tremble comes in motion. On 1st down is Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll run with Swift. He is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. It's up and good. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He runs with it. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Young to throw on first and 10. To the right side and corralled by Thielen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Second down and 3. Back to throw, Young. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Moore going in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. This one to the tight end, Tremble. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser on a line accurately downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. Mingo, the man in motion. Here's Young to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he can only get about half of what he needed. Down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3.